What if Deku stayed quirkless? This is an argument I keep on hearing from my friends, especially. They always say, how would we know how the story would go? Like, how would we know if the story would even be good? Yes, we don't know, unfortunately, but that's the thing about what ifs. It's taking a scenario, twisting it, and seeing where it goes. As far as I'm concerned, this story can go like three ways. One, he doesn't go to UA, he just gives up, seeks a normal life. Two, he says, two and three are similar but different. Two, he says, fuck it, he persists and he still enters UA by luck or by him just training. But maybe that means he would either go to the support course or the chances of him entering the hero course are low. So he would most likely enter the support course due to his smarts. Or three, he says if I can become a hero, then I guess there's four ways. If I can't become a hero, I become a villain, which is a very popular trope. And four, if I can't become a hero, who says I need a license to save lives? If he really, really wants to help people, he doesn't need a license. He could just go on and save the day and stuff like that. You see, out of those four, number one and three are my favorite. What like the reason people disagree with those choices are, okay, what happens to UA, the UA storyline, all the side characters, what happens to them? You can still involve them in some way in the story. I mean, they wouldn't have as much of an impact, since it would be unusual. It would be stupid if Deku was interacting with UA students left and right when one, he's quirkless, and two, he's not even attending UA. It would just be weird, basically. So yeah, he would still he could still have some interactions, but there wouldn't be as much, is what I'm trying to say. Number three, he becomes a vigilante. This route has so many possibilities. Deku is smart. How smart? As far as I've seen, he's smart enough to be in university due to his analytics. He analyzes like he has an analyst and fuck it, an analysis quirk. That's how smart he is. He's figuring out the uses of a quirk, the disadvantages, the weakness, all that in just a couple of seconds of seeing the quirk in action. So that would be extremely helpful to a vigilante when fighting, because since vigilantes technically don't have a side, like the heroes hate them and the villains hate them more. You're not welcome anywhere you go. So he would be like all those notebooks he had, the quirk books. He would like all of them would come to fruition. They would be useful. Let's say he just finished solving a crime. He put the bitch, like he ties up the villain and he's about to leave. When out of nowhere, let's pick at random, Kamui Woods comes to the scene. Now, how he fights Kamui Woods depends on what kind of vigilante he is. Is he a Batman kind, where he relies on gadgets, tech, and martial arts? Or is he, as I kind of see that's the only kind I think would work out? Hear me out. A suit that resembles the one from Batman Beyond, but it's tweaked where it still resembles let's say the Arkham Knight suits. Like you can just Google I think I'll post a pic here, timestamp. I think I'll post a pic here of the Batman Arkham suits. Batman, the Arkham night variant of the Batman Beyond suit is what I'm trying to say. That would work extremely well. So he could be using that, like enhancing his strength, his speed, his reflexes. He doesn't have a quirk. No one knows he doesn't have a quirk. As far as people know, maybe being agile and stuff or being strong is his quirk. He'll rely on that, because if he comes out and says, "Hey, I'm quirkless," there are not much quirkless people in Japan. It wouldn't take that long to narrow down the search. So, where am I going with this? A quirkless Deku story would work. There are different ways. My way, you may like my method, my choice. You may like, there are four choices. You may pick one of the four, or you may be like, he needs all for one. Like, the main reason why people like me, people have my kind of thought process, why we wished Deku didn't have a quirk, was, for me, that is, the story started out in a way that made it seem like he wouldn't have a quirk. That was how it started out. Deku would be quirkless, and he would find a way to fit in, to fight villains without a quirk. Whether he was going to UA, like, personally, I thought he wouldn't go to UA. I thought he would struggle and find a way, maybe be a vigilante. But that was everyone's thought process. He wouldn't go to UA, but he would find a way. Only for All Might to come out of nowhere. Like, All Might telling him, "You need to have a quirk to be a hero." Then coming back again at the end of the episode to tell him, "I was wrong, you don't need a quirk to be a hero." Then why did you then give him all for one? If, as you said, he doesn't need to have a quirk to be a hero, then why give him one? You literally just like utilized your own statement. Deku doesn't need a quirk. Him being quirkless could have been his main drawing point. He could have been the everyman of the story. Like, how, as he is now, how lucky do you have to be to not only be gifted a quirk, but to be gifted more or less the strongest quirk there is? How lucky do you have to be in that kind of situation? That doesn't happen to everyone. Me and you, just if this was a superhero society, the chances of any of us meeting All Might are less than 50. The chances of All Might giving us a quirk are less than 5. That 5%, maybe even less than 3, as far as I'm concerned. So, that was my main gripe. That's why I don't like. I still watch the show, but it's like, it's not static. I'm on and off if I feel like it. That was my main, like, when my friend told me about it, my main draw was, he has no quirk. Let's see where this goes. I read a lot of fan fiction, disturbing amount. And when I read Deku stories, I usually go for ones where he either doesn't have all for one, or he doesn't have a quirk at all. Like, he was born quirkless. Either he didn't meet All Might, or he did meet All Might and decided, "Nah, I'm not interested." Is usually the first one. He becomes a hero, or he enters a support class, or he becomes a vigilante, or he just doesn't go to UA at all. There's a fanfiction is like cake. What kind of, where was I going? You can. There's a flavor for everyone. It's like ice cream. It's a flavor for everyone. God, that's the main appeal. Deku does not need a quirk. Now that that's over, time for me to plug in my upcoming video. I do not know when this video will come out. I told myself at least a video a week. I don't care if I'm doing this for fun. I'm not even sure if this will get any views. I hope it does. But uh what do they call? Yeah, I'm plugging in my book. It's what if Deku was bitten by a radioactive spider. This story sounds out of it. I must sound so fucking mad right now to say stuff like this. I think I'm not a pro at writing stories, but I believe in myself. I know I can make it work. I hope so. But that's how many minutes? Fuck. I think this is where I'm gonna end the video for today. To all who watched, thank you. Like, subscribe. I don't know. Bye.